From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Oh, so we're live?
Yeah, we are live, Mike. There you go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to extremesimtv. It is the first official race of the season for the Thunderstorm League of Racing. It's Daytona Thunder here at the Daytona International Speedway. What is up, everybody? I'm AJ Capola from extremesimtv and the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. With me tonight, once again, it is the road racer from Revline Racing, who happens to do some oval things. It is Mr. Mike Robinson. How are you, pal?
Hi, guys. Good evening. How's everybody doing?
So, Mike, since we got about 10 minutes before we start gridding, why don't we talk about Daytona? With these
I love this track.
Xfinity cars. If you guys want to go back, last week they were testing a setup that made these cars very uber loose. Mike, we saw a lot of cautions. We saw a lot of great racing, but a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
I think they worked on the setup this week, but I'm really excited to see what's going to happen because it looks like they have, let me look back at it. It looks like they have like 30 drivers-ish.
30, 31, I think is what the last tally was that I saw.
Yeah, and right now, Matthew Dunn in that 9 machine. There he is, far into your screen as we're in spotter mode for the pre-raced festivities. He's the fastest at a 47.06. Right in front of him actually is the driver of the 3 car. That is Justin Leisure.
Oh, let's get around.
And they're spinning. There he is right there. They are just 0.01 away, along with Ryan Decker, who is 0.01 away from having the fastest lap. So
that is going to be a very, very close between those 3 right there, I think.
Yeah, I don't. I'm weird. When it comes to Daytona, I really don't care about qualifying. You can make yourself through the field pretty easily as long as you have a little bit of help. But, Mike, you had the opposite opinion. You wanted to be to the front, stay up front, and stay out of danger, while I was like, stay out of danger by being pretty far enough back.
and you know, and that all comes with how... Really, that's what I was feeling last week. This week, after watching what was happening last week, I definitely want to be at the back just so I can at least make sure that I have a clean car, hopefully avoiding the big one, and definitely want to have the fuel. Because if you're running right out there out front with nobody, you're not really going to be doing much. You're just going to be burning up more fuel than the guys behind you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We know with these super speedways, the lead car burns the most fuel. But we're chopping down to the end of practice, about 2.5 minutes. What are you expecting tonight in the race?
Lots and lots of side-by-side racing.
Yeah, I'd be really excited to see that. We saw a bunch of it last week for their clash, but it seemed like after about 5 or 10 laps, the vehicles would really start kicking out there. Like any wrestler, 1, 2, kick out at 2.
Oh, yeah. And from what I've seen so far in practices, the setup is definitely tighter than it was from last.
So, while I just realized he decided to go jump into the party after I messaged him, let's have like a quick word with one of the league admins, Mr. Chase Baker. You got us, pal?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Hey, welcome back to Extreme Sim TV, and welcome everybody to the Thunderstorm League of Racing. Chase, what are your thoughts as we start season 3 on the channel?
Well, right now I'm extremely happy because we just hit our record number of members in one race, as we currently have 32, and I'm excited to see all this go down. Brand new season, a lot to hang our heads on after all that happened last season, and it's good to see that we got a lot more faces joining us today.
Yeah, we have plenty of new faces. Well, we saw last week at the Clash as well. But what are your thoughts of this car count? Like, it's always good to have a lot of drivers, but we saw last week that the setup kind of wasn't the best, in my opinion. It allowed these cars to be uber loose and plow off the splitter. But we have some serious wheelmen in here, or wheel people, because I don't know if there's any females, and I don't want to call them men. You know, it's nice to have 32 drivers, but talk to us about the quality of racing that we are going to see from the Thunderstorm League of Racing drivers.
Well, it's hard to say with all these new drivers, because obviously we haven't seen how these guys race. But I'm hoping that all our veteran drivers, including our past season champion, Steve Riccardi, will with these guys in the shape, show them the ropes and all that. I'm just looking forward to having a really good season this season, and hopefully we get a lot of good battles throughout the season, because we have a variety of different tracks as per usual.
Oh, yeah, we do. And you bring up the amount of tracks. I'm looking at the schedule right now. What track on this schedule do you think is going to be either the most challenging or the most fun for a driver, or even our audience?
Well, if we're gonna do challenging, then I'm gonna have to say it's Watkins Glen, as it's gonna be the first time we're doing a road course, and I'm sure there are guys here that have probably little to no experience running on a road course, or just don't run road coursing races that much. So I'm thinking that's gonna be a big challenge for them. Exciting. I'm assuming it's gonna be Daytona and Talladega, as per usual. With these super speedways and how they race, they always put on a show.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see you guys go to Atlanta. Now, there are rumors that Atlanta might have a track update within the next couple weeks, so that would be interesting. But other than that, I'm right on board with you. These super speedways put on a heck of a show when they go 2, 3, possibly 4 wide if we're talking about Talladega. So I want to end this quick interview with Chase Baker, admin for Thunderstorm League of Racing, with a quick thank you for letting Extreme Sim TV and myself come back, because I think we have very much grown together. And, I wouldn't be a broadcaster the way I am if it wasn't for you guys going out on a limb when Matt had to go do his own thing for me to step in.
Oh yeah, man. We thank you for coming back. So you guys definitely made it easier for us. And we just you guys do definitely help out with a lot of stuff we do here for the whole broadcasting. So, thank you again for coming back.
All right, dude. Well, good luck being Mr. Race Control, it looks like, tonight.
Yep.
When do we expect to see you in a car?
2 weeks from tonight at Atlanta.
Oh, well, that was a fast answer, so you must have that circled. Well, good luck with Race Control. Hopefully you don't have to deal with any very loud and angry drivers, which, it's being Daytona, very good possibility.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Things can change in a heartbeat.
You could say that again. All right, dude.
Yes, we can.
Well, thanks for stopping by. Good luck, and can't wait to get this season underway.
All right, thank you for having me.
All right, Mike, any thoughts on our interview with Chase Baker?
I'm surprised he said Watkins Glen is challenging.
Well, he also said it was the first time this league is going to see a road course, so that's probably why he's calling it challenging.
And I could see it. Because I don't know what kind of schedule they ran last year. And is that I wanted to ask, but I was letting you conduct that interview, but how many road courses do they have on the schedule this year?
Just one.
Man, I might have to go. I might have to show up and go and spank these kids around a little bit.
Well, since we're finishing qualifying, I will run through the schedule real fast. Obviously, tonight is the Daytona Thunder 200. Next week, it's the Goodyear 115 from Phoenix Raceway. The Baker Snake 130 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The Nerds Doing Nerd Things 125 at Iowa Motor Speedway. Going after the off week, we go all the way out to California for California Surfing 150 Auto Club Speedway. The Rocking Wave 115 at Rockingham Speedway. After that,
Rockingham is so gonna be. That one's gonna be so much fun to watch these cars in.
The Adrian Deck 100, probably butchered that completely, at Watkins Glen. And then the Hold My Beer 170 at Talladega Super Speedway. After another off week, it's the Buddy Poppel Insurance 150 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Kansas Motor Speedway hosts the Tornado 135.
Good call on that one. I applaud you guys. That's a good name, and I live right in the middle of Tornado Alley.
Martinsville.
That actually gets a Mike seal of approval on that one. I like that.
Martinsville Speedway hosts the Rumble Before the Storm 175, and for the championship race, it is the Champions of Thunder 150 at Homestead Miami Speedway, concluding the season on June 15th.
That's good. That's a nice little season they got there.
Yeah, 12 races. Half the distance of the real races, it looks like. But it should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun starting here tonight. We are gridding, getting ready to go for 80 laps around Daytona International Speedway for the Thunderstorm League of Racing. So let's get her going with the grid. Oh, I love that sound. Zeke Willis is going to start on pole. Outside pole is Ryan Andrew. Chase Schaefer, returning driver in that 99 machine. Bob Eldridge outside of row 2. Larry Jean in the 70. Ryan Decker 5 and 6. Oscar Henson, Jeff Ramsdale 7 and 8. Cody Sanchez in the 69. Brad Hall in 10th. Gary Eldridge and Steve Accardi, last year's Thunderstorm League of Racing champion, 11th and 12th. 13th has Gene Wolfe of Wolfe Racing. 14th is Sean Dower. Drew Jua is 15th, and Jason Stevenson is 16th. Robert Gast and Isaac Wilson are 17th and 18th. Paul Regeni in 19th, and Noah Wilson in 20th. David Harden and Matthew Hoover in 21st and 22nd. 23rd is Daniel Mosteller, and 24th sees Justin Leisure. And rounding out the last section of the field is Matthew Dunn, Donnie Leons, 25th and 26th. 27th and 28th is Sean Lester and Richard Crane. Charles Backman and Jarrett Manning is 29 and 30th. 31st and 32nd is Garrett Kaiser and Kevin Westdrill. And rounding out the field is Chase Baker's not racing. Curtis Rogers, I don't think, is on the track. He is on the track. Curtis Rogers is going to be 33rd, and in the booth for race control is Chase Baker and Devin Mosley. Big field here tonight, pal. Mike. Bueller.
I'm so sorry. I was talking that whole time and my microphone was muted.
Great job, Butthead.
Oh, I know, right? So what was the question again?
Big field here tonight, pal, huh?
Oh, huge field. Tonight's going to be fun. It's Daytona, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, man. Tonight is going to be absolute madness. Curtis Rogers bringing up the last end of the pack here as we're going into 3 and 4.
Well, we are about to go green for the Thunderstorm League of Racing season. Their season 3. God, I love these camera shots.
Oh, man, this spotter camera is probably my favorite one out of every one that I've ever gone through in broadcasting, man.
Yeah, but I gotta worry about what's gonna look good for everybody else.
No, absolutely. I mean, at least why is it sitting
Here
in
we
the
go.
pace
Pace car hits the pit road, and we are green here for the Thunderstorm League of Racing season. So far, so good. We are 2 by 2 by 2. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on Extreme Sim TV.
Everybody's just trying to get settled in right now as we're going into turn 2, getting ready to come out here on the backstretch, and everybody seems to be doing all right just for right now.
Yep, Zeke Willis is getting a nice push by the 99 of Chase Schaefer, but Ryan Andrew on that outside in that beautiful purple 88 with the help of Bob Eldridge. Again, I always say at every stream, if I butcher your name after the race, please pull me aside or at your earliest convenience to get that straightened out, because I honestly do feel bad when I butcher somebody's name.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, when I first met you, I almost didn't say Coppola.
Until I told you that I was related to the director?
Until you told me that you were related to Francis Ford Coppola, and I was like, wait, what? No. Because I almost called you. I can't remember how I was saying it. Yeah, Coppola. Yeah, Coppola.
That inside line is looking pretty dominant right now, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that inside line is going to be dominant until people can start getting to that outside. Because once that outside line gets going in these cars, it makes for some great 2x2 battles.
Well, here comes a push from that 38, Bob Eldred. He's trying to get that 88 up to that front. As I say that, there's a little separation there. The 97 of Jeff Ramsdale is, staying high, while it looks like everybody behind them is ducking low. Honestly,
there goes the 10.
For my experience, I think people are gonna try to make this 2-lane thing work, but if it doesn't, I think they're just going to log laps by just going single file for the time being.
Yeah. But as we saw, the 10 made a nice move to the outside line to pick up the 88, the 88 of Ryan Andrew and...
Well, you have him as the 10, which is weird, because my Trading Paints has him as the 3 in the Oreo machine.
Oh, yeah, see that? I don't know why. Oh, Eldred went up the track just slightly. I hope that didn't hurt his right side too much and affect the aerodynamics of that car.
Yeah, it didn't look like it did, but that gave Ryan Decker the lead. That big push by the 88 of Andrew gave Ryan Decker the lead there.
Yes, it did. And here as the 38 and the 88 are making that outside line work as a 2-car. The best thing that these guys can do is start side drafting right down this short chute and then side draft them down the backstretch. That is the one way that these guys are going to make anything work on that outside, is stall that bottom side out and get that top side moving.
Well, here comes the launch from the top side. Cody, thank you. It's pronounced Sean's. I really appreciate the help there.
Okay, Cody Sean's. Okay,
I can kind of see it now.
I can see it. Gotta ask, is that German by chance? Sounds like it's German.
Here comes the run from the outside as we're about to complete lap 5.
I've noticed that the 70, the 88, the 32, and the 8 are all kind of hanging back here from this top 5. They got at least a good car, maybe 2 behind them. But I do like how all these drivers right now are being super, super patient.
Yeah, we're looking at Noah Wilson's 8 machine right there. The Buddy Popel insurance machine. Noah's grandfather. It's pretty cool to have a relative be a sponsor at a vehicle, don't you say, pal?
Oh, absolutely. I know on my dirt cars, back when I had my own iRacing dirt team, my uncle was like, yes, you can use, I'm going to put my name on your cars so you can at least look somewhat official. Didn't get any money out of it, but I got to run my uncle's people, you know, and it was really nice. But yes, as somebody who's had a relative sponsor them, it feels amazing.
Ryan Andrew looking to almost take the lead before we got to turn 3 there. And I mean,
yeah,
that 38 of Bob Eldred is shoving the heck out of that 88.
Yep, and it also helps with, like I said, with them side drafting down that backstretch. They can make that work.
And look at
Believe
that
it or not,
lead
the
change.
side draft. Yep, lead change. There we go. 88 to the front.
Now here's the thing: does he ditch? It looks like he does. He's gonna cut right to the bottom.
And that's smart racing move right there. If the 20 and the 10 had a little bit more of a gap in between them, the 38 of Bob Eldred could have actually ducked in and taken that spot away from him. But it closed up as we saw. But like I said, down here on the backstretch, you definitely want to try and side draft because, believe it or not, the side draft in these cars still exists.
Oh yeah, 100%. So for the people that are new to iRacing, new to NASCAR, explain side drafting.
Okay, so side drafting, everybody knows what regular drafting is, what we can see on the bottom line and on the back and on the top line. Everybody's running behind each other. That's your standard drafting. Your side drafting, you're essentially sucking up to the car as close as you can to the car to catch the draft wake that's already coming off of the car to gain that edge. You're essentially drafting, but you're drafting via the sides of the car, if that makes sense to any of you guys out there. So instead of drafting behind them, one car getting pushed, the other car pushing them like we're seeing, you get side by side with somebody, you can pick up that little arrow wake and you can draft alongside them and keep the same speed as them.
So all I pictured was the Days of Thunder drafting explanation until you went to side drafting. But here we go. Here comes Ryan Decker on that outside now, getting pushed by the 99 of Chase Schaefer.
And there's that side draft I was talking about. They got that top side running and they started drafting. Now, sorry about that. There was a scanner. I got the scanner chatter coming through at the same time. So,
and I need to tell everybody, Chase Schaefer, a driver from last year, very good at these super speedways. He can push. He can be pushed. He holds a very pretty wheel. Which, speaking of holding a pretty wheel, why don't we jump on board with our leader?
Ooh, that was close.
Chase Schaefer.
97 and the 62 almost got together.
All right, we are on board with that 99 of Chase Schaefer. Look how easy of a wheel he holds. Gonna keep it right on that yellow line, even though we have people to his outside. There goes the 88 of Andrew and Decker. Decker going to take the position back to 70. Wanted to fill that hole as well. 70 is really crowding this 99. But this is on board with Chase Schaefer. Look at the run here. Oh, big contact.
Oh yeah, big wreck behind him. Big wreck behind him.
You saw that first with the onboard on the 99, but we are going to go back and see it for this Tropical Travels caution flag. Okay, here we are. Let's see right here. We'll put it into slow motion. I don't know if that 70 gets loose of Larry Jean, but the 88 comes down, blocks the run off of Ryan Decker, and I don't know what Larry saw, but he is going to hit the 10 really hard, or the 3 on your screen, and just come right up the track and literally going to block the track. Noah Wilson's going to be involved, league admin. Oh, boy. That's a lot of vehicles here, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching this all back in slow motion. That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 here.
So we are going to go on board with
lot.
Noah Wilson here. Since, you know, caution laps at Daytona take forever, so we got plenty of time. Here we go.
And the actual 3-car got caught up into that too.
Being behind Jeff Ramsdale right here, you were blind until you see that 70 just kick out, and there's nowhere for you to go. You were going to make full contact with him and the wall.
I'm watching it back from his view. I think he just came in too shallow. I mean, and that happens with racing too, so. Golly, watching that at speed, man, that hurts me just up here.
So let me check. Everybody does have one fast repair, but that is just one fast repair. And on lap, I think we're on lap, what, 8, 9, 12?
That was coming to lap 12.
Well, with a lot of this race left, people have already used their fast repair.
Oh, yeah.
So while we are under caution, let's cut to a commercial break from our friends over at the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
And we are back. We are still under our first caution here at the Daytona International Speedway for the Thunderstorm League of Racing Daytona Thunder 200. Want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. If you have not yet, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Every Wednesday we will be bringing you the Thunderstorm League of Racing. Next week we go all the way out to the desert, Phoenix Raceway, for the, looking for the name, Goodyear 115. Didn't even have to look it up. Remembered it. But yes, please hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. It very much helps out the channel and promotes us in YouTube a little bit further. But since we have about a full lap under caution to go, let's talk to Mr. Mike Robinson a little bit about his racing ventures with Revline Racing. Mike, talk us about your career over there and what's going on.
Well, next week you guys will actually get to see me racing the 12 hours of Sebring. We got one more week to go. It's endurance racing, man. And then after Sebring, it's all trying to get everything recruited, getting more drivers recruited into the road side of things. But in the middle of that, you guys will see me racing a lot more stock car stuff, a lot more oval stuff. As the endurance guys, we don't have a lot of races. Our next big race coming up after Sebring is actually the Indianapolis 500. So you will probably see a bunch of our NASCAR guys who might be making an attempt at the iRacing Indy 500. So,
Oh, that'll be interesting.
That's going to be so fun having the NASCAR guys coming over and hopefully attempting.
Well, Mike, we are about to go green here, pal.
There we go.
Green, green, green.
There we go. Getting up to speed as I cross the start-finish line. We are green once again for lap 16 here for the Thunderstorm League of Racing.
You know, even after that big wreck, Larry didn't lose very many spots.
No,
back here in 11th.
He didn't. I think a fast repair is a big reason for that. Here they come as they come down the back straightaway, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by all the way back.
You know, I've actually picked out two cars this race that I actually like the most. And it's that 79 Culver's machine and that 04 Visine machine.
79? I don't see a 79.
All right, hold on. Let me see here. Let's
Is it the 04?
Hold on. We'll find out.
Yeah, Steve Accardi's in a Visine.
Yeah, Steve Accardi, and then the 79 of Donnie Lyons.
Oh, there he is.
I've never had Culver's, so if anybody out there has ever had Culver's, you got to explain to a guy from the South what Culver's is all about. I've heard they got good burgers, but I don't know anything about them. I mean, somebody here has had to have had Culver's. I mean, Jesus, we don't even have White Castle down here.
I mean, I'd kill that for Bojangles up here.
To be honest with you, I don't even know what Bojangles is.
Oh, wow. Big battle for the lead right
here.
now, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's that beautiful 93 Mission 22 camo car as well. Who is that? That is the 93. Is that Isaac Wilson? Oh, my gosh.
Yes, it is.
Isaac, I salute you, sir. That is an awesome car. I just now noticed there's a bald eagle on the door of that car.
Yes.
That is awesome. Oh, as he gets squirrely, I think he hit the apron. What a save by Isaac Wilson. Everybody on the bottom lane did have to check up, and what a save. What a save.
Chase Schaefer moving to the point after being on that high side with that bottom lane being all stacked up.
Steve Accardi up to fourth.
Our biggest mover of the race so far is Donnie Lyons, all the way up to
26 to 8.
Yeah, all the way up to 6th, up 20 positions.
Oh, he's up to 6th.
Yes. Actually, Curtis Rogers is our biggest mover. He's up 22 positions, 23 positions.
Oh, wow.
I guess they're saying, yeah, I don't want to be back here.
Ooh.
Our biggest loser right now and currently on pit road is Brad Hall, 21 positions back.
It's seeming like these cars are getting a little bit aero loose.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Not as bad as it was last week, but still...
Absolutely not.
Still a little aero loose, it looks like.
Yeah. And one thing that'll also help, and I'm this is just me nitpicking because my driver's coming out. Gotta stay away from that apron in those corners, man, because they are not your friend at these speeds.
We are currently watching Chase Schaefer in the 99 holding a real pretty wheel as they all go underneath the 3 machine of Justin Leisure.
Yep, and it's looking like everybody's starting to file in on the bottom side and just ride at this point.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution.
Oh, we
is
got
out
a
on the
caution.
racetrack. Ooh, the 85 or 88 on your screen of Oscar Henson is around and in the infield. What has happened here? Let's go into chopper mode. Let's play it out. Looked like he checked up. The 61 is going to get into him. Spin him big time. 61 is Kevin Wetherill. Ooh. 88 goes hard into the wall. Oh no, he's aiming right towards the end of that wall, and at least he misses that wall.
Which 88 are we talking about? Not Ryan Andrew, right?
Oscar Henson. He's
Oscar
actually
Henson.
the 85, but he's in an 88 car.
All right, let's go see what happened. Oh, he was about mid-pack.
Yes.
Oh, that's gut-wrenching. Oof. It looks like, on my end, it looks like the 20 checked up for the 7, and it just caused a big accordion effect. Oof. So, while we're under caution here, AJ, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Do you watch basketball?
Occasionally, not a lot, but occasionally.
Have you been watching any of the NCAA stuff?
That'd be a negative, Ghost Rider.
Oh, man. Well, that throws that rest of that question right out the window.
all I know, every year the UConn women have a good chance of winning it all.
Oh, you got them winning it all for the women, huh?
Well, no, I'm saying they always have a good chance of winning it all.
Oh, they always have a good chance. Okay, got you. Who do you think's got it in the men's tournament, man?
I was listening to WFAN, the New York guys, up here in the Northeast. Craig Carton and Evan Roberts were talking about Gonzaga upsetting everybody, so I guess I'll go with that.
Ooh. You know, to be honest with you, if Syracuse can win out, bro, I got Q's, man. I don't want to. I hate it. I hate that I'm even pulling for saying this and pulling for Syracuse because my team ain't in it. While I would love to see the Butler Bulldogs go for it and actually do something again, yeah, it's not going to happen. My Texas Longhorns, they haven't done anything since Rick Barnes, who is now at Tennessee, So it pains me. It pains me rooting for Syracuse right now. Just saying. Oh man, but I got Syracuse winning it all, man.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to divert your look to the back of that '04 machine. Steve Accardi has a lot of rear end damage. Do you think that can cause a problem later on in this race?
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. I don't think it will. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I taken a drink in the middle of that and down the wrong pipe.
Oh, that's not good.
No, I hate doing that. No, it shouldn't affect him at all. As long as that front end is not crunched up or anything, he'll be fine.
So for everybody watching at home, going across the top of your screen is the running order in time with what happens on the racetrack. There is no delay. Who are you rooting for here tonight? We are about a quarter of the way done. Probably a little bit past a quarter of the way done. Who are you rooting for here tonight?
Man, honestly, this is gonna be anybody's race.
Absolutely.
I be honest with you, it could be Steve Accardi. I mean, hell, it could be Larry Jean. Could be any of these guys in the top 10 right here. Heck, it could be some of these guys back here in the mid pack. I could see either Gary or Bob Eldred pulling it off. Our original race leader Zeke Willis, I could see him doing it. Jeff Ramsdale could probably do it. Jarrett Manning and the Duke Blue Devil machine, I could see him pulling it off. I mean, it's Daytona. It's anybody's race.
Well, here we go. About to get the green flag once again. Here we are. Great launch by defending champion Steve Accardi on that inside.
And the outside line got a good start up there on the front row, but everybody else behind him just did not want to go.
No, it didn't look like it.
Oh, and we're getting bumpy already. Oh, we got a wreck.
Oh, Ryan Decker takes out. Looks like two drivers, and we're going to stay green right now.
Are we staying green? Nope, we got a yellow. We got a yellow.
Noah Wilson most likely going to use his last fast repair. 25 laps in. No fault of his own.
That's just all that pushing right there at the back. Yeah, it's something you can't do.
All right, here we go, everybody. We're going to look from the chopper view. It looks like the 88 of Ryan Andrew just gets into the back of Ryan Decker ever so slightly, causing him to go headfirst into that outside retaining wall of turn 2. Here it is. Here's the start of it.
Oh. Looking at another angle of it, I think the 10 got checked up by the 99.
Lot of damage on that 93 and 8 machine. Not looking good, Cap.
Oh. Not at all. If you go on board and you watch that back from Ryan Decker's view and listen to his throttle input, he had to back out of it. He got checked up and just nothing he could have done. Nothing anybody could have done. It was just an accordion effect.
So what did DW and Larry McReynolds always used to say when cautions would come out?
You know, I don't even remember.
Okay. Cautions breed cautions.
Cautions breed cautions. You are not wrong. That's right.
See how many takers down pit road we have. Looks like Larry Jean, Paul Regney, Robert Gast, Cody Shawns, Garrett Kaiser, Gene Wolfe.
Looks like you got a majority of the of those guys that were running up at the front.
Yeah, we're currently watching that Noah Wilson machine after that accident, and he's probably got plenty of, and I mean plenty of required fixes. So he might be on pit road, could possibly end his night here tonight.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate, man. That's the risk at Daytona, man. It's which guy is going to be more aggressive and then something happen, or just victim of circumstance, you know?
So, Mike, has anything shocked you here tonight with how the race is going?
Not at all. Not at all. It's Daytona. It's expected. It's expected. It's super speedway racing. I mean, get ready because it's going to be the same way at Talladega. But Talladega, I'll tell you this. Talladega, though. Talladega might be DW style hype because that one, Talladega always puts on a great race.
Yes, they do.
I'll be honest with you. I think out of the two super speedways that we do have, between Talladega and Daytona, Talladega always puts on the better race, man, because you have that mad dash and that little short shoot before turn one for the finish line.
You
and
also
that's
have an
where
extra
it's
lane.
always the best. Yes, you do have that extra lane to go 4 wide at Talladega.
So for everybody watching, help out the channel, hit that like button, subscribe please. Every Wednesday we will be bringing you the Thunderstorm League of Racing. It helps out the channel greatly, especially with YouTube's stupid algorithm. Yes, I said stupid because it is. But it very much helps. I'm AJ Capola with Revline Racing's Mike Robinson. We are a half a lap from going green. So, the chat is open, everybody. Feel free to come talk with us. Caitlin Grove, how are you? How are you doing? Also have a couple drivers in chat, too.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. Don't know how they're doing both, but that's some serious talent.
Hey, I thought I had talent in talking and driving, but these guys out here typing and driving. Okay. I see you guys. You guys one-upping me here.
Also, do us a favor if you can. Share out the YouTube live video you are watching to your social medias. We're trying to get more exposure for the Thunderstorm League of Racing.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
we are green once again. Putting lap 29 in the books on lap 30 now. Steve Riccardi gets a heck of a shove by the 99 of Chase Schaefer on that inside. And it seems like that 27 of Jason Stevenson is stuck on that outside for the time being. As I say that, both the 99 and 88 move to that outside to pass Steve Riccardi.
It looks like 04 just got left out to dry. I think he's falling back.
I don't know if he did that on purpose, but he lost the lead, and it looked like he let the 88 in.
I can see it. Sorry, my dog came over here and just wanted to be part of the show.
My dog would literally unplug everything if he was this close to my computer.
Oh, thank God my computer's up off the ground.
Oh, mine is
She
too.
just-
I'm just saying. Mine's a jack.
yeah.
Mine's a jack butt. Steve Riccardi gonna try that outside. It looked like the 04 and the 27 kind of switched positions there.
It did, and that's gonna cost Steve Riccardi. He's dropping back.
not gonna lie, falling back, we are still under halfway. As I say that, he gets right back in line. It looks like P6.
I'm actually surprised he was able to get in there. As I say that, there's more people going to try the outside again. Oh, it is Steve Ricciardi trying the outside again.
Hey, he's probably just not wanting to back out of a run and just pulls out, and if people want to come with me, they can come with me.
Yup. And he's also probably trying to, there you go, there's the 27, going with the 04 of Steve Ricciardi. Oh, he dips back in. Guess he thought there were more people going with him. But I also like what Steve Ricciardi is doing and trying to keep his car from overheating as well, because running these super speedways, your foot's to the floor.
Oh, 100%.
Your foot's to the floor unless you're running behind somebody.
Ooh, this top lane's gonna have a nice run coming out of turn 2. The 27 is almost even with the 88. If that 62 of Sean Dower can get to the back bumper of Steve Ricciardi, they might have enough to slingshot past at least the 27 by Chase Schaefer in the 99.
Oh yeah, we can hope. We can hope that happens, because these guys up here up front are putting on a heck of a show. Can I just say how much that 27 car has given me Alan Kulwicki vibes? Even though it's not actually Alan Kulwicki's car.
I thought you were going to say something about wanting a beer.
I mean, I would drink a beer, but I'm not a beer fan.
Moonshine?
The 27 gets turned. As we're still green here. We're still green. Oh, and we get the yellow.
Yeah, the 27 gets turned.
Oh.
You saw that coming out of turn 4. That was, I think, the 72? 79? Of Donnie Lyons. Look at this. We're going to get hopefully a closer look here. Use the far chase. And here we go. Another slow motion. He's going to go high, exiting, clips the 27, and they both head straight towards the inside wall. Now, if I was a 79, I'd be slamming on the brakes and turning right, if you could. You'd rather kill somebody else's car while you're both are wrecking than, kill yours even more. Ooh, he might come back
Go
up in the
watch
traffic.
that from the rear chase. There might have actually not have been any contact at all.
It looked like it.
From that rear chase, I don't think there was any contact at all.
You think it was a net code?
I think there might have been at least a foot of net code between the 79 and 27. That is unfortunate.
Well, the 79 is also moving up the racetrack. There looks to be a little bit, but, the 79 was already moving up to probably already hit Stevenson.
Right, but I don't think that was even intentional, to be honest with you.
Oh, I don't think any of this is intentional.
Well, no, none of it is intentional, but that man, that just looks like a racing incident to me.
Oh, absolutely.
One coming up, one coming down. Yeah, I mean, either way, it sucks being caught up in something like that. I can tell you, I've had my fair share of those.
Oh, so have I. I've also had a lapped car block the whole field going into turn 1 and caused one of the biggest wrecks I've ever seen.
Sorry about that. I'm messaging my wife.
Ian, you have missed a lot. You're better off going to the beginning of the show and starting over. What lap is it? We're coming to 36. So we're almost at halfway. And I'm pretty sure 90% of the field has used their fast repair already.
Oh yeah, that's Daytona, baby. These guys are actually being generous.
Ian, a little column A, column B. It's a lot more stable than it was last week, but I heard drivers complaining about it being very loose still.
It's definitely tighter on my end. Or tighter from what I've seen. I'm sorry, not on my end.
Hey, wait, whatever you do in your spare time, pal.
Wow, so we're going there with it, huh?
All right, everybody, here is your top 5 as we hit almost lap 37. Steve Accardi, P1. Larry Jean on the outside of that front row. Jeff Ramsdale, Paul Regni in 3rd and 4th. And Chase Schaefer in the 99 Apple Music machine. Like Scoob, here we go.
Yep.
All right, everybody, here goes the pace car hitting pit road. And
Green flag, green flag.
there they go. Steve Accardi steps on the loud pedal. He's going to be side by side with Larry Jean. Man, I love that camera.
You know what kind of camera I think would be really cool?
What?
Spectator cam. Like right on the stands. And you do that for every track. Oh, the 11's dropping back.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, they're going 3 wide here, going down the backstretch into turn 3. 99 got shot out of a cannon. 99 shot up the middle of everybody. And that's that beautiful side drafting that I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Seeing some great battling throughout the racetrack, even on this restart. Ryan Decker into the outside wall just a little bit, right behind the 32 machine of Paul Regni. Even on this restart.
That outside line is working its magic again.
It seems like the 99 and the 88 are very good working together.
Absolutely, and I think that 21 is out there working with them good too.
Not anymore.
Oh, as he got left out to dry, but that is going to give him a monster run heading into turn 1 down that short chute.
Here it comes, coming out of turn 2. We're going to see him probably get even with that 99. Probably should cut down towards the door of that 99.
And look at that. These 4 cars right here are in a tandem draft, and they are working it with the side draft. As the 04 gets that run and that draft on the outside line, The same with the 70. We could see a good 6-car battle here with the 97 trying to duck in behind them as well.
Okay, Porky Pig, spit it out.
I was trying. Steve Accardi goes down to the bottom side to pick up that bottom line draft.
On the right hand of your screen, it's everybody's pit strategy, stint length. Whenever they came down and took tires or fuel, it'll pop up with how many laps that each stint was on. Steve Accardi is on a 27 lap stint. Still have a great battle for the lead right now. They are side by side, but there is no help outside of those two vehicles on that outside.
Yeah, they're not getting much help, but if you watch, they are working that side draft. Oh, there it is. There he is. 21's back on my screen. But if you watch, these two cars on the outside are using that side draft and keeping up with these cars on the bottom side. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of the race about using the side draft here, because that side draft comes in very handy when you're the only two on the outside.
Yeah, but it looks like they're losing a little ground on that inside lane, which is completely expected as they're about to go flying by your camera right now.
But they do have two more cars behind them, so they could form a nice little 4-car train here and freight train that outside around the guys on the bottom who have more help and more of a draft.
Yeah, but those two cars behind them also need to stay committed to them.
Absolutely. We are side by side for 3 rows here as we go into turn 3 down the backstretch. .62 is going to drop to the inside line.
Here comes your favorite. I think that's the 90.
Oh, the 70 just...
We are going to stay green.
Oof, what a save.
Almost, that could have been catastrophic for pretty much the rest of the field.
Oh, absolutely. There's that side draft again.
There's your battle for first right there. Look how close they are. Your top 4 all within 0.1 of each other.
As they pass Oscar on the bottom side.
So now that we're past halfway, Mike, we're about 6 laps past halfway. What, if you're up front like this, what do you have to continue to do, or what might you have to do differently to make sure you're up front at the end of this race?
It's all about focus, man. It's all about focus. And
it's about drive, it's about
keeping
power.
yourself calm. Yeah.
Can't say too much or we might get copyrighted by Dwayne Johnson, and you know the only way you pay for that is you get a rock bottom for the table.
I'd gladly take a rock bottom right there, son.
Son, you're not my dad. For all you know, I could be.
Oof. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I would gladly take a rock bottom. He can walk me down Jabroni Boulevard and check me into the SmackDown Hotel. I will take that rock bottom through a table.
And look at this. Our whole front group right now is gone single file. That is the top 7 cars. Schaefer, Andrew Riccardi, Dower, Decker, Isaac Wilson, Drew Jua. All our top 7. Gonna train this bottom lane right now. This is kind of what you want to see, at least in my opinion, if you are a driver. You just want to log laps, get closer to the end so that when you make your move, there's less time for them to make their move back on top of you.
100%. 100%. And I'm really impressed that we're going longer and everybody's calmed down and got themselves settled in and everything, and we've got a like you said, a 7-car pack right here out front, pulling away from the rest of the field.
Well, I was just checking. That's kind of why I pulled up the iRacing screen, everybody, to see if there was a fuel limiter in these cars, and no, they get a full tank. So what is that, about 28 to 30 laps? Because I know in a cup car you get, I think, 33 to 35.
I think so.
Ian, I hope you can do points. Kind of need those for next week so I can talk about whoever our points leader is.
Especially after the very first race of the season.
Yeah, no kidding. But
that's why I always love the first race of the season.
These top 8 drivers are pulling away from the rest of the field because, as you can see, Zeke Willis, in that 20, they are side by side by side by side. And again, no wonder why the front pack is pulling away. While they're all in a line, these guys are still side drafting.
Absolutely. And that's only hurting them. Your best bet is to everybody right there get in line, freight train that bottom, and get caught up.
Choo choo.
Can't say what The Rock said, but yes, choo choo. Man, I know I'm changing the subject here, but man, I still can't believe we lost Scott Hall over the weekend.
Yeah, that was very much upsetting.
It's gonna take chewing on a toothpick in a different light.
All right, so as this front pack passes the start-finish line, that second pack is 6 seconds back. Let's see the difference when they come around one more time to see how much this front pack is pulling away. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us here tonight on this Wednesday evening. You're watching Extreme Sim TV's broadcast of the Thunderstorm League of Racing, the Daytona Thunder 200. And here they come past the start-finish line once again, and from 6 seconds to 6.46. So almost a half a second a lap, Mike. That's a lot.
Oh yeah, and I found a really cool shot that gives a perspective of how far away this front pack is to the back of the second pack here, and that's the right rear cam of Gene Wolfe as he sails off into 3 here. And these front 8 have just they're a wolf pack right now. They're their own little guy. They're their own little group.
Yeah, there it is. We're on board with that same camera shot. So, since we haven't done it yet, why don't we go do a crank it up. All right, Mike, you're going to have to mute your mic as long as I can. Yeah, so am I. And we are back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us through that Crank It Up, presented by the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Mike, we have 24 laps to go. If you're still with me, what are your thoughts on what we have seen so far?
Been really good racing, and I've been switching back and forth between the cameras during that Crank It Up.
So was I.
And the second pack is actually catching up.
Well, this front pack isn't all bunched together like it was.
No, it is not. As they're coming out of turn 4 down to the run to the tri-oval.
They're very gappy right now.
Absolutely, and I think that 70 has a little bit of a toe problem on his right front.
Looking for the 70. Oh, the last car in the pack right here.
In the front pack.
He's also 5 laps down as well.
Oof.
But your leader, Drew Jua, followed by Steve Accardi, Chase Schaefer, Ryan Andrew, and Sean Dower, your top 5. Rounding out your top 10 is Ryan Decker, Isaac Wilson, Gene Wolfe, Cody Shawns, and Zeke Willis.
Bless you. Bless me. I am so sorry.
Hey, my allergies are royally beating me up today, and I mean royally beating me up.
Don't come to Oklahoma in the springtime.
Oh, it's
One
not,
of the
it's not fun in Connecticut either.
Oh man, the two things that I'm allergic to the most during the springtime are cottonwood and ragweed. I live ironically under the biggest, I swear it's the biggest cottonwood tree in the state of Oklahoma. And then there's a couple of ragweed bushes right out behind our house. So, yeah. This year's going to be fun.
So we've had a very long, knock on wood, green flag run right now. I'm going to bring up the pit strategy box again. We're looking at 24, 23 laps for everybody here, except Steve Accardi. He is out there for 46. Holy cow, 46 laps.
Oh man, he is. Boys, he's running it.
He is going to have to pit soon, and I mean very soon.
I mean, when was the last time that he pit?
Whatever, 46 laps ago.
All right. So I think, what, 24?
Somewhere around there. We should definitely be seeing pit stops soon, though. I completely assume. Because if you pit by yourself, your night is pretty much over at that point.
Guys, he has not pit since lap 14.
Wow. And he is your leader right now.
Dude, man, I'll be honest with you. You don't use tires up here. You really don't.
No, gas is your thing.
Yeah, this race is all fuel mileage, boys. And girls. Oh, here we go. And that's our leader. Our leader just came over the scanner and said 04 pitting in.
Yeah, here comes the 99 as well. 99 is gunning it. So is this 21. If that 99 got down to pace speed, he just gapped Accardi by a good couple car lengths.
Oh, wow. That will put Gene Wolfe in the 4th place spot here as the 88 and 62 are battling each other going down the backstretch. 93 is going to get in on the mix as well. 32 and the 12 with a big run. Oh my gosh, that second pack just caught up to him so quick. Where did that second pack come from?
Well,
Boys and girls, we got ourselves a race.
Yeah, here comes Kevin Worthrow. He's hitting pit road. Stay tuned, everybody, after the conclusion of this race, while Mike and I will try to conduct interviews with your top 3 finishers. But we are in the middle of, I would assume, final pit stops. Jeff Ramsdale in that 97 Exalta Chevy Camaro, really strong on that outside.
I do believe this is our final pit stop of the race.
Jeff Ramsdale with a power move on that outside.
Gene Wolfe fired out of a cannon on the outside. I think that's going to be our new leader.
That is our new leader. That was all set up by laying back behind Jeff Ramsdale.
That was actually very well timed, and he got shot out of a cannon. That was absolutely an amazing run. Look at this. The first and second place cars have checked out.
Reminds me of Daytona of old.
Oh yeah, that's I miss that kind of racing when you get 2 cars in a 2-car tandem, and they would run faster than guys in 5-car packs.
Yep.
I miss those. I miss those days of the racing, man. I hope one day we get that back, but I doubt it'll ever happen.
They just brought Cody Sean's in that, he's not the 32. What? Am I missing something here? No, he's the 32 on track, but on the sim he's 69. But we got to be thinking about when these guys are going to hit pit road.
I'm wondering that myself.
Because looking back to Chase Schaefer, Ryan Decker, Drew Jua, Steve Accardi, they are about 24 seconds back and closing very, very fast.
Oh yeah. I think the 97 and the 17 are about to go in.
There's the 97 cutting to the inside.
Did Gene have enough in the tank to pull this off?
Well, there's still 14 laps.
That is very true. But I think Gene might have actually saved quite a bit of fuel here.
No, but he's going to be on that outside.
93 is dipping off.
I think that's the 93 might be telling everybody he's coming in and pitting.
And I think the 4 might try to come in next time by if he didn't.
Yeah, that's
he's actually
Gene
slowed
Wolfe.
down quite a bit.
Any takers? Any takers? Oh!
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 The yellow flag
Big
is out.
wreck.
They're still wrecking.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Let's look for the 88 of Ryan Andrew as the 62's already around there.
Oh, and I just lost connection somehow.
To the server?
I guess I had packet loss.
Well, you better join right back. Looks like Gene Wolfe and the 62 kind of like meet in the middle. And from that, the 88 spins the 62 out. And here comes the accordion effect.
I'm actually kind of dumbfounded about that. That's weird.
Well, just join back in. You ain't gonna miss too much. We're under caution.
Yeah. It's just caution laps, and Shaggy will be back after this quick commercial break.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There goes the 88 hitting pit road. Caitlin, yes, it is still winter for a couple more days, but the last week it's been 60, 65. So, might be fooling somebody about spring is here. Winter is coming. So, to kill a little bit of time with just a couple laps left, let's send it to our sponsors once again of the channel, the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd.
Alright, everybody, that was the Nerds Doing Nerd Things video open and the open for Extreme Sim TV. But please, in the description of this video and all our videos are the links to the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I would greatly appreciate if you check us out. It means a lot to me. We are concluding our Lord of the Rings series. But this week, our Two Towers episode comes out onto YouTube. And then next week, the Return of the King episode. Both are, I don't want to call them stupid long episodes, but they are long episodes. We do put them out on YouTube as well if you would like to watch our beautiful faces chat and play Let's Try to Kill the AJ with Laughter, which Mike knows very well, joining us for the Ghostbusters episode.
I tried. I tried to kill him with laughter.
But the lights on the pace car are off. We are going to go with 11 laps. Oh man, this is going to be a very hectic 11 laps.
Oh yeah. 20 is back into his starting spot with, who was it on the outside?
Gene Wolfe.
Gene Wolfe. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. Pace car's off.
Green, green, green.
And we're green. Gene Wolfe diving into the inside line. He is going to try and... Oh, wow. The 20 moving up to try and block the top side.
It looked like it worked a little bit, stalled him out a little bit, but Steve Accardi is shoving the heck out of Justin Lesher? Lesher? Yeah, that's going to be a name I'm going to need a little tiny bit of coaching on.
Yeah, that would be Justin Lesher.
Oh, yeah. That's right, everybody.
Yeah.
We are at the conclusion of this Daytona race. I don't do a great Randy Savage, but I do an okay Randy Savage.
The Nacho Man.
All right, here comes the run on the outside by that 20 and the 3. The 3 is Ryan Decker. Ryan Decker doing a really good job again. It's the battle.
Oh, the 3 moved up to try and block, and that is going to leave him out to dry as they go 3 wide twice down the backstretch.
Yep.
Make it 4 times down the backstretch.
Now,
Boy, that 3 just got left out to dry.
Hindsight's always 20/20, but wow. Don't know if I'd make that move.
No, I would have just stayed on the bottom. No point in even trying to block.
Ryan Decker just made the same move, and it looks like he's going to fall back as well.
Yup. So, can we talk about how contradicting that 3 is on that Toyota?
Is it messing with you a little bit?
It kind of is. It's weird.
Chase Schaefer are going to leave Jeff Ramsdale on that outside, going to shoot to the middle with the 21 and the 88. Going to end up being right behind Ryan Decker.
Yup. Oh, are we going to have a big wreck in the back? No? Oh! There it is! Oh! Big hit in the back.
There it is. That's
Oh,
gonna
he
leave a
got-
mark.
Oh, that was a harder hit than you see in the NHL, boys and girls.
You know,
Woo!
I'm really hoping that the force feedback on that machine is turned down.
Oh,
Can you imagine? Here we go.
oh my
We're
Lord.
gonna watch it from the view of the 19 Garrett Kaiser. Oh, it was a hard hit. Looks like the 65 just gets into the wall. Ooh, Hooters.
Was it the 69 you said?
65.
The 65 actually
Curtis
got
Rogers.
bounced into the wall
Oh, by
by
Jarrett
the
Manning.
7. Yeah. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
And he's going to turn after hitting the wall dead left.
Oh.
And the 19 was doing everything right. And just gets killed.
Just really nothing he could have done there. That's just wrong place, wrong time, man.
There was a
God, that's just
little bit of room where I thought he was going to miss that inside wall.
oh yeah.
But Garrett Kaiser gets the worst of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's just oh. That's a hard hit. Oh man, and the 65 tried so desperately to keep it out of Kaiser there. He tried with everything in his power to steer that thing back right. Man. You hate to see it. Well, lap 76 of 80. AJ, what are you thinking here?
Well, I'm thinking we're going to see a lot more chaos. And that's the truth. So you asked me what I was thinking. Mike, what are you thinking about right now?
Am I gonna have a heart attack, boys? Ian, are these guys gonna give me a heart attack?
Heart
Woo!
attack, tack.
This is some great racing, but man, are these cautions giving me a heart attack, man. It's like, let's finish it. Like, I want to see that kind of, I want to see the big one at the end of the race. I don't want to see it with this many laps left, man. Whoo, this is good racing. This has me on the edge of my seat.
Well, it looks like we're most likely going to go back green with 3 laps to go.
Yep. Lights are off on the pace car now.
And to be honest, I'm pretty sure we are not done wrecking.
I don't think we are either. I do not think we are. This is going to be a very interesting final 3 laps here.
And with how fast we've seen lead changes, oh man, I expect in those 3 laps to have 4 or 5 of them.
Oh man, it's about to get crazy. Oh, it's about to get crazy.
You sound so excited.
I am, dude. I am. I'm extremely excited.
All right, well, we're about to see that pace car come down and hit pit road for what could be the final time here tonight. Even though I doubt it completely. And here we go. Green flag up in the air. 3 to go here left at Daytona for the Daytona Thunder 200.
20 gets a great start.
Yeah, but he gets a great start, but has no help behind him. As I say that, now he does. That outside is very hooked up.
Yes, it is.
Ryan Decker has
outside's
Chase Schaefer right behind him, shoving the heck out of him.
Yeah, and they are just gaining even more momentum as they head off into turn 3. But don't count that bottom side out. That bottom side does get a run, as I'm talking about it right here. Coming to 2 to go, boys.
Oh, man, we are looking at a great finish here with 2 to go.
2 to go.
That lap was led by Ryan Decker by .01.
By a hair, ladies and gentlemen, by a hair. But how is this going to pan out?
Oh, Decker's going
there he goes.
come down and cut in front of Zeke Willis. But that leaves Chase Schaefer to...
Oh, gets him loose. Uh-oh, that is just gut-wrenching.
I think that was just one bump too many there.
Just a little bit. Here we come. White flag is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more time around as the 21 goes to the lead. Oh, they're wrecking on the back stretch. They're wrecking on the front stretch, but the white flag has come out. This will end it. They will race back to the line, ladies and gentlemen. '99 giving the 21 a big shove. The 20 is trying to make the move to the outside. That's going to open up the 32 to draft off of the 99. How is this going to end up? Off into turn 3, into turn 4 for the final time of the Daytona Thunder 200.
Is Schaefer going to make his move? There he goes. There he goes to the outside.
Drew Jua. It's going to be a drag race to the... Oh, my gosh, we're going to go 4 wide. 99 gets it. Chase Schaefer with the win.
Oh, that was
wow,
a
what
close
a race.
one completely. Let's go back and watch that.
Chase Schaefer with an outside move. They were going to go 4 wide coming to the line. That is Daytona at its finest.
There it is right there, everybody. Chase Schaefer side by side with Zeke Willis. Oh, man. What an amazing finish to this race. I kind of feel bad for Ryan Decker, who got yeeted out of line on the backstretch.
Yeah, that's just the thing, bro. That's the name of the game.
See if we can talk to any of our race winner, looking for Mr. Chase Schaefer. Do not see him yet.
If we got the third place guy, let's bring him up.
Yep. Let's talk to Ryan Andrew. Once I get back to Discord. Ryan, Andrew, AJ, and Mike up in the booth. You got a copy, pal?
Yes, I do.
Holy cow, what a race, what a finish. What are your thoughts on the event, and does this give you any momentum going to Phoenix next week?
Yeah, it was really fun out there, really intense for the last couple of laps. Phoenix isn't my best track, but I think that we can kind of get the season rolling. Just a fun race.
Yeah, dude. Phoenix is nowhere near top of my list either. But this has to do something to start your season off with a third place finish coming here at Daytona. But that last lap where there were slingshots, where there were passes, take us through that last lap and your overall shot to possibly win this race.
Well, I was on the outside. I thought that I had a pretty good shot at it, and then no one went with me, so I dropped back and was just trying to recover anything that I could.
All right. Mike, do you have anything for Ryan Andrew here?
I do not. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that finish. That was absolutely amazing.
Ryan, do you have any sponsors that you want to plug before we let you go and celebrate your podium finish here tonight?
Oh yeah, Tango Paints. You can find them on Twitter at Tango Paints. Get your paint schemes there. They look great.
All right, dude. Well, can't wait to see you back next Wednesday for the Phoenix race, the Goodyear 115. Congratulations once again, and should be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, I don't see anybody. There's Chase Schaefer. I'm going to go pull him before he has a chance to leave.
I do want, if we can, I do.
I stole Chase Schaefer. Here's your winner. Dude, what an amazing finish. What a photo finish.
Dude, I don't usually get excited for wins like this, but oh my gosh, I played that race so good. I'm just proud of how I did, man. And that move on the last lap, I think that was pretty perfect. I don't know what else I could have done to make that better.
A win's a win. You did absolutely everything you could to put that vehicle in victory lane.
Thank you.
What a fantastic race overall, though. You were, I think, in the top 5 all night.
Yeah, that was my goal. I was trying to be up there so that I can make a move and start going for most laps led, which that race played out perfectly. I took the risk going with Drew into the pits. It worked out at the end. We got that caution. I got some freshies, and it all went on from there.
Yeah, man. Looking towards Phoenix next week for the Goodyear 115. What kind of momentum does this give you heading to that mile track out in the desert?
Well, these two tracks are completely different, but I like the new Phoenix layout. I had a pretty good career there last iRacing season when they went there. So I whatever happens. I'm not one to say that I'm gonna win it, but I'm hoping that this momentum carries on, and I'm smart like I was this race.
Mike, do you got anything for our race winner?
Chase, I gotta ask. You were right there, sitting in second place, coming to the checkered flag. When you got that run, what was going through your head coming to the line as it was going to be a drag race?
Well, first, me and Drew cleared that outside lane, and I was like, I'm not gonna make a move. It's not smart. And going into turn 3, I was like, I'm sticking to him until out of 4. But I was expecting this massive block to the wall, like Austin-centric block, and he didn't give it to me. I was really surprised about that. And then after that, as I'm making this move, after I see that he doesn't block me and I don't have to worry about that, my attention immediately goes to the 20 car, and I'm expecting to have to juke my steering wheel to the right just to get his bump from him going at 3 wide, because I think he could have won that if he just sent that 3 wide and went for the pass, but he didn't. He kept it on me. So after that, once I got that push from him and I cleared Drew by a while, I got a little scared when we were 3 wide going to the tri-oval, but by then I knew I had it sealed.
Oh man, and being up in the booth and having been in your position before, I was hoping for a four wide finish there, but that
Yeah.
run you got on the outside, man, that got me up out of my seat. I'm not gonna lie, that got me up out of my seat, DW
Uh,
style.
I'm, I'm proud of it. I'm definitely gonna probably be saving this replay. This will be really good for the trailer I hope to make for this league if I ever even get to that.
There you go.
Oh man, there you go. You definitely got to get screenshots because that was a heck of a finish, my
Oh
guy.
yeah,
I'm
screenshots.
happy for you.
Screenshots will be coming. Don't worry.
Chase, got any sponsors you want to plug before we let you go party hardy for the rest of the night?
I gotta thank my team, my sponsors, Subway. Let's see who else. I gotta thank my friends and family, of course. All my iRacing friends and family. I gotta thank the Ford Mustang GT Shelby. Oh, what else is there to make this like an actual interview? All the pit crew, all the everything, all the tires for just being made, and all the lug nuts, everything be going well. Hopefully make it through race inspection or post race. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, as long as you didn't mess with anything before the race, after inspection, I don't see why you wouldn't pass it. But congratulations once again on the win tonight. Can't wait to see you guys back next week.
Thank you. I think I might have flicked the fly off of the car, so maybe that's not an approved adjustment.
All right, dude. Well, see you next week in the desert. Mike, what a fantastic race, pal.
Oh, it was great. I'm hoping we can, if he's around, if he can, if not, no biggie. But I want to try and interview Kevin Wetherill because he hasn't raced Daytona before, and he said in the chat, "Thank you. That was a steep learning curve." So I want to, if he's able to. I don't see him in the Discord, so we might not get him for an interview.
Yeah,
but
I don't see him either, pal.
As a road guy coming over and doing oval stuff, now naturally I had a background in both, but I would have liked to have got his thoughts and views on it. But man, what a race tonight, man! What a race!
Well,
that one got me out of my seat.
We're going to close up shop here tonight. Chase Schaefer is your winner of the Daytona Thunder 200 for the Thunderstorm League of Racing. Zeke Willis, your second place finisher. Ryan Andrew, your third place finisher. That is your podium for the evening tonight. Join us back next Wednesday for the Goodyear 115 at Phoenix Raceway. But until then, check out our channel sponsors, the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Check out Mike racing some official races for Revline Racing. But until next time, Mike, you have a wonderful rest of your night. Everybody, be kind to each other and eat some pizza.
Absolutely. I've got to calm down, man. My heart's still racing after that. When I said it got me up out of my seat, I was standing in it. That was an amazing race.
All right, everybody. Hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we will catch you on the next broadcast.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.